All right, everybody. So the next project that we're doing is we're going to do another tracing activity, okay? But this is going to introduce a few new things, okay? This is going to introduce adding a little bit of texture and adding some shading. And that does severely, especially shading. Shading severely enhances graphic design and especially your drawings. And so I'm going to show you what we're doing here today. All right, you're going to have a couple of days to finish this because it will take some time. Now, what we're actually doing is we're doing a picture of a bird, okay? And so that is up on the classroom. You can right click, copy, and then go up here to edit and then paste to bring it in. Or you can download that picture. You can right click, save image as, or download. I'm not sure what is going to come up as. And then you would come over here to insert image, and upload from computer. One thing I want you to notice is every time I click, okay, the picture is called bird is the word. You're probably going to go to downloads because you downloaded it. That's the way things work around here. And then open that. I want you to notice every time I click, you see a red circle on my screen around my cursor, right? So that will signify that I clicked, right? To see when I click, how many clicks I do, you're going to maybe want to see that. Okay, and so I'm going to grab the line tool, but I'm going to grab the curve line tool. Okay, and like before, I'm going to break this down into colors and then kind of arrange them into certain layers. I'm going to start here with this blue area of the head. Okay, and when you're using layers, it is a fantastic idea to do a little bit more than what you have to, right? So for this blue, I could just go around the outside here. I'm going to do more than that, actually. I'm going to start right here in this white area, okay, and I'm going to come over here. All right, now, one thing about this type of bird is it has a lot of what my mom used to call spitties, okay, kind of hair that looks like it's standing up. She used to call it spitties because, you know, you would wake up in the morning with the spitties, okay, your hair kind of standing up, and she would, lick her hand and then try to wipe it down, and she basically had to use spit to try to get it because, you know, I didn't want to, I wasn't a kid that did my hair, I didn't have hair gel at home, so, all right. Now, the thing about using the curve line tool is you have to make sure you move your cursor far enough away from each point, right? If you don't, the software is going to think that you clicked at the same spot, basically being a double click, which means, oh, like I did it right there. Okay, that was not intentional to try to show you what I mean, but I did not click far enough away from the last point, and so the software thought I double clicked, and therefore a double click means you ended the line. Now, all is not lost. This is not completely ruined, and I have to start over necessarily. I might have to, okay, and I might not. So what I have to do now is I have to fill this in. All right, pick the color that I want. I want this, and as long as the color is inside the area I want, I'm fine. But sometimes, and I'll show you an example out here to the side, sometimes if I don't do it right and end it like right here, okay, and now if I go to fill this in, right, you see how if I wanted it to fill in from this line just around the outside to here, you see how it kind of goes on both sides of the line. That would not be good, and that would mean I would have to start over. Okay, now I'm going to grab the curve line tool again. I'm going to try to start this exactly where it left off. All right, and I'm going to try to complete this and do it the right way. All right, that's what I get for talking too much and worrying about what I'm saying over what I'm doing. All right, there's a lesson there for you. All right, and the truth is, I was almost done. All right, I was almost done with this. All right, so I'm going to bring that here, and then I'm going to just make sure that this overlaps, and then there. All right, now I'm going to make this blue. I'm going to make the line transparent. I'm I'm going to also do the same thing to this one. Now I have two things here, right? I have this and I have that, but they should be the same thing. Okay, they should be all one piece. So I'm going to make them one piece. Okay, so I have this one selected. I'm going to hold Shift on my keyboard, and then I'm going to click on the other part. Now it has both of them selected. I can come up here to Arrange and Group. All right, and it will group it. And now notice it's all one. It isn't. Well, you can select the two, but realistically, it is all one. All right, and then I'm going to send that to back because that is going to be the backmost layer. Okay, so arrange, order, send to back. Click away, grab my curved line tool, and I'm going to do the blue again, but the blue part of the feathers there. I'm going to try to start it just about the same spot that I started the head. That's always a good idea. Start it at the same spot, right? And I'm going to try to work on some of these spitties here. Right? And just keep going on here. You know, the thing about graphic design and these projects in particular, the more you work, the more attention to detail that you pay attention to, the more you pay. Let me say that again. The more that you pay attention to the details, the better it is going to be, right? And so I'm just trying to get as many spitties in there. I'm trying to follow the lines as best as I can. All right, and the spitties are going to create a feathery texture, and that is what we are looking for. All right. Now, again, when you are doing this in layers, it's a good idea to do a little more than you have to, right? So I'm going to bring this around here into the orange. I'm in the orange zone, but that's okay, right? And notice when I loop around, right, it kind of automatically connects when I get close enough. That is a good thing. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to change the color to blue, change the line to transparent, grab my cursor. It is already selected. Go to Arrange, Order, and Send to Back. All right, those blues are my backmost layers, my two backmost layers. Okay, and so next I'm going to move on to the orange. All right, grab my curved line tool again. I'm going to start at the same place again, right? And I'm just going to work my way around here. Now, a good thing would be to work on the spitties on the inside. Because that will create more texture, more feathers, more hair kind of look. Alright, I'm not talking a lot right now because I'm just really concentrating on not messing this up. Alright, I don't want to get the foot. I do want to get just the feathery part. Now I'm going into the white area. I know. Again, with layers, it is okay and definitely beneficial to get more than you need to because you will cover over top of it later on. Alright, creating some spitties over here. Okay, I'm going to go up and around this area. And then get the beak. Go straight through the eyeball right there. And try to, yep, there we go. And loop it back. Boom. Alright, now I'm going to choose an orange color. I'm going to make the line transparent. And I'm going to not send to the back this time. I'm going to just send backwards. Okay, arrange, order, send backward. Alright, click away. Now I can focus on other colors. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of, let's see, this white. Okay, so I've got two white areas. White right here and white right here. Alright, so I'm going to just do one at a time. Alright, and I'm going to start with this one. Trying to get, continue with that kind of spitties look. To give it that kind of ruffled texture. Remember, texture is one of the elements of design, and therefore it is something that will improve your drawings, will make them better, and realistically should have it, right? So there's that one right there. So I'm going to right-click, order, send backward, click away, grab my curved line tool. And I'm going to get this kind of white-ish area and start here at the beak. Kind of get some of these spitties. I'm going to just do the beak white area first. I'm going to break it down a little bit more than what I originally intended to. I'm going to go, again, do a little bit more than I have to. No, wait, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I don't want to, on this one, I do not want to do extra because this is going to be a top layer. And so a top layer needs to be more precise and more exact. Right, making sure I get the, I don't know, it kind of looks like a goatee or a beard. Right, so right here, and then I'm going to just follow across the beak, and then connect it there. That's going to be white, and the line color is transparent. I'm going to arrange, order, send backward, not to back, but backward, and then, again, I'm going to do this kind of chest area. It's going to be good to get this very texture-like. Alright, now here I'm kind of freehanding it a bit. Alright, and for some reason it cut me off. I would have liked to have done up here more, and I can do that. Okay, I can grab right here. Again, I don't like that last one. I did not move my cursor far enough away from the last point, and that's why it ended that where it did. And now it's killing me. It's doing it again. But realistically, like, this is a time, you get frustrated, you get mad at the stupid software because it's not doing what you want. But realistically, it's not doing what you want, but it is doing exactly what you're telling it to do, right? So I know that this class can be frustrating because of things like that. I know that it can be challenging and difficult, but you just kind of have to keep your calm, keep your focus, and stay the course. All right, there we go. And now I'm going to grab my cursor, hold down Shift, select that one, and group them because they're supposed to be together, and then arrange, send backward. Order, send backward. Okay. All right, now I'm going to do that eye. That eye is pretty easy. It's just an oval. Grab a shape, grab the oval, and just kind of go from the corner and drag. Right? Make it black, line transparent. All right. Now I'm going to send backward, order, send backward. All right, but now some things that we're going to focus on next. All right, notice here in the eye, there's that little dot of light, right? So here's my bird so far. I'm liking it. But that little dot of light, so that kind of adds like a shiny texture, okay? A glossy, shiny texture. So that's really easy to make. I'm just going to grab an oval again. I'm just going to do that right there. I'm going to make it white. I'm going to make the line transparent, and boom. There I have that. Now, we're going to get to some shading, okay? Shading's real easy. Watch this. This is how easy it is, okay? So I'm going to grab this. Just grab your different parts one at a time. I'm going to go to Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste, and boom, it made one. But I'm going to make it black. Going to move it so it's just what we call offset, or just, see right here, it's completely over top. One over, one click of the arrow button over, one click of the arrow button down, and then I'm going to order, send backward. Right? Now you can do that a bunch of times, or you can click on the other one, the white one, the colored one that you want, and bring that to the front. Right? All right, here we go. I'm going to right click on it, copy, right click, paste. Right? I'm going to, again, line it up exactly. One over, one down. Make it black. Now it's good to use the arrow keys. I like to use the arrow keys because when you line it up, and then you use the arrow key, one over, one down, because then you know exactly where it is, and then all the shadows line up, right? And that's actually something pretty big. All right, so you can do this one, Control C, Control V to copy and paste. Make sure it lines up, then one over, one down, make it black. All right, and I'm going to click on the other one, arrange, order, bring to front. All right, here's what we have so far, but we're not done. The orange part, Control C, Control V to copy and paste, line it up. All right. Now I'm going to make it black, one over, one down, arrange, watch this, arrange, send to back, boom. Because the orange is beneath the white, and I don't want the shadow to come over here by the blue, I can do that right there. Okay, I can send it to the back. Okay, and then this one right here, Control C, Control V. Keyboard shortcuts. I love keyboard shortcuts. That's holding Control and pressing a button and it does stuff. Keyboard shortcuts make your life so much easier. So line it up and make it black, and then send it back. One over, one down. And now, boom, right there is your bird. Now this bird does not have any feet right now. If you'd like to put feet on your bird, go ahead, put feet on your bird. You can add other details like, some lines so that you can see where the beak is. Here, I'll make a curved line. Oh, I hit the wrong button, so I'm going to have to do that again. Roughly about that, right? If you want to. But like, to me, in my opinion, that looks pretty good, right? Those shadows really, in my opinion, those shadows make it better. The little spitties everywhere make it better. And I'm happy with that. Okay? So that's your objective. Make that bird with those spitties, that adds the texture, give it the shadows, that gives it more depth, and give it that little shiny part in the eye, that gives it a different texture, a glossy, shiny texture, right? Do that for this assignment, and I'll be very happy.